Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, I'm Kaz and welcome to the video. Now today I have a basket full of products that I have either been given, got out of Cruelty Free subscription boxes and have bought myself obviously, and I just wanted to try them on this mug. So if you want to know how I get ready, what products I use, carry on watching. First things first, glasses off. This is the mug. Now I've got varied amounts of products in here, but first things first, we have to use this from my shop, my stash, which is the Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer from Tarte, because there was no new primer. Aren't I doing well? I have got my oh, what's it called? Come on, Kaz, that's a good start, isn't it? I have got my, on my no low buy. It's not a no buy, it's a low buy. I do have my low buy, and I have loads of primers. So I thought, no, I am not buying new primers just yet, because I need to use the ones I've got. Anywho, that is just nice, and if you push it into where your pores are, which is normally there and there for me, it feels, and it does smooth off and dampen that redness slightly. Anywho, there we go, we've put that on. And before we start, we're going to use my trusty faithfuls, which is the Bare Minerals, there we go, concealer in light and the Naked Skin in green, because I do not have any new concealers. I tend to stick to the same concealer because the ones that how can I put it, my throat's going to play me up today, the ones that work, I don't see the point in finding new ones really, and I don't mind buying these. And as you can see, I'm nearly out of them both, so I do like these. And then I'm going to use my little Flawless foundation brush. I found a use for this. I don't know if you've seen my foundation brush favourites or not video. I'll link it down below, but I have found a use for this. It is soft, but then dense enough not to put foundation on, but to blend out, as you may have gathered, blend out my concealers and colour correctors. Now don't I look ghostly? So let me have a little check of this, because it always creases under my eyes if I don't get it in there properly. And I've got very dark eyes today, but there we go, one of those things. So there we go, so that is a use for that. Now next I have some little bagulars. I don't know if you saw this on my haul. It is from W7, the Legend Foundation samples to try. So I thought we'll grab those and try those. We have Fresh Beige, bit dark I think, Natural Beige, Buff is what I normally go for, and Sand Beige. So I think we'll go for Buff. That's what the sample looks like. And what I did is I ordered from W7, and they, oh, look at that, and they sent me these foundation samples and said, I just thought you might want to try these. So I thought, okay, we shall. Again, I think I have had it in the past, but it was years ago. So there we are, and we'll grab a foundation brush, Kaz. Bear with me. There we are. We have a foundation brush, and it's the Exo Beauty one, and we're just going to buff that into the face. Now, first impressions on this. It does buff in rather nice. I only put a small amount on because I am going out in the car and I didn't want loads of foundations on, but it is quite good. Now the next thing I do before I put any powders or anything on is straight in with the Mario Badescu. Now this is not new obviously, but there we go, straight in, a bit of moisturization, moisture, start again, moisture into the face. Next but not least is powder, because we need to set this mug. Now I have had this for a while. I have done a video on the Witchcraft VEcosmetics foundation and primer. I have now got to the powder, and I will do a whole face of VEcosmetics once I get round to getting a concealer or two, although I do like that concealer. I'm going to use my little squidgely brush and just bang into the powder and set this face. Let's see what this settles like. Seems very smooth. Yeah, seems extremely smooth. Very nice. We shall see once we get it on. And when I edit this video, I will tell you if it kept my oils at bay as well. As you know, I've got a greasy, oily T-zone, and it tends to come out here along my nose, obviously, and loads here and here. So I will pat that in the setting area and tell you when it's editing. It'll be up here somewhere where whether it was a good powder for that with this foundation we've got to also remember. So let's have a look. Oh yeah, I do. I like that. And then off I go again, in with, I'm eating that. Not too bad. Right. Get rid of that. Right. So the next thing is obviously eyebrows and in here I have lots of things. We have some lashes to try. We have this strange thing, which I might try now, which is my Contour Cum. It's from Ontrica Cosmetics. You see that there? And it came in the Cruelty Free Beauty box, and apparently you can use it for contour, bronzer, etc. I also haven't, I've given this a go a little bit, but it's the Laura Gella Meet the Nudes contour, so we'll put that on. We're also going to use Swoon from KatVonD for definite. Now, which lipstick? Seeing as we're going for red, we may as well go for red. So we'll try the Morphe, I think it's called. Yes, Morphe matte lipstick. What else have we got in here? We've got an eyeliner from Memi that I got in the Pip box. So I would like to try that. And there's a couple of brows. There we go. I knew there was brows in there somewhere. This was from ages ago, and I got a small sample of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in medium brown. Now it only comes with that little tiny bit there. So let's have a go at that and just see. Right, it's scratchy. Oh. See, I like a bit softer pencil, Anastasia. This is very scratchy, but the colour isn't bad. Not bad at all. I am not blown away with it. I've been using the CYO, which is a very cheap pencil, and it tends to go on better than this. And my eyebrows are completely different. Well, I have some kind of eyebrows on, and to be honest, the pencil ran out. I know there was only a little bit in there, but I would use loads of that pencil because the pencil ran out before I could get the brows as I like them. And then when I tried to buff them in with this, I had to sort of move them around. My eyebrows are going red underneath because it's very scratchy. I'm sorry, Anastasia, but you are not my best eyebrow whiz. Although the colour is very nice. I do like the colour. But the pencil won't last me long if that's all it is, that little tiny bit. And I used the full, 2 mil doing these eyebrows. They won't last very long. Anywho, let's continue. Now I found this. I've been wondering, as you know, I love my Too Faced eyeshadow primer. And I found this in the bottom of my drawer. and it is the Minor Skin from Urban Decay. I did have Eden. I enjoyed that. Still like my Too Faced. And as you know, in my Shop My Stash, I have the KatVonD stick, which is very good, but I still like the Too Faced one. So let's try the Urban Decay Minor Skin. Let's squidget it out. Oh gosh, you get loads. I could have kept that for tomorrow. See if I can. Wow. You get loads in a sample, by the way. So if you ever get a sample, don't use too much, like myself. So we'll just pop a little bit on each eye. I know it's shiny. Minor Skin is for a shinier face. I'm just going to get a wipe to take the rest off my finger. But it is a nice colour. It is a nice colour. I'm going to use my VEcosmetics brush just to brush this down. And it's very thick, like the Urban Decay ones are. But we'll just put that all the way around, because I am going to do a single use eyeshadow on my eyes today, where we just use the one shadow, that red. If you follow me on Instagram, you'd have seen a similar look to this that I did on Valentine's Day, and I thought, you know what, I might as well do it again on camera, on film, so you can see what it's like. So we're covered there, look. Let's get rid of that. So there we are, and I'm not going to set it because we're going to use this, which is, you can use any red, you're not the KatVonD one, but it's Swoon. And it's like a shimmery, hence the shimmery eyeshadow. In short, eyeshadow primer. And we're going to first go in with the fluffy brush, which is my Iconic London. And we're going to go in and just tap that all over the lid. So you have something like that, very patchy, because you're setting a strong eyeshadow onto a wet lid. But then we're going to take a smaller fluffy brush, pack that with shadow, and go in so we can actually blend it now over the top. And it just sets that in very nicely. And relax my eyes just to get that shape. And as you can see, blowing it out all the way around and underneath, because we're going to use the liner. And it has fallen out, but we'll sort that out in a moment. So you got something like that. That's what I did there. And what I do now is tend to pick up with a brush the shadow very intensely and putting it on to the lid. So it's not, we're going to spray this as well, so it's more shiny and deeper in each corner. And I'm just going to pack it on. As you can see, look, the difference in shades from a blended to a packed on colour. This Swoon is beautiful. It's like a coppery red, but it's very, very beautiful. I like it. I like it a lot. Fluffy brush, and just make sure all that is blended in nicely around the edges, all the way around. It's very strange taking the brush all the way around, but I do like this blown out one colour. We'll just brush away some fallout once again. Off you go. There we go. So it's got something like that. And what we're going to do now is we're going to take a spray, and we're going to spray this wet brush, spray this synthetic brush, pop it into the shadow and scoop up as much shadow as I can and intensify that lid in the darker areas around the lid. So you've got like gradient of red. So you've got like the blended out pinky in the middle here, the nice blended out red around at the top, and then the intense red in the middle. Now I know it's all the same colour, but I do like that. I like that a lot. And the next thing we're going to do is get the liner. Now I've only tried this on my hand. It's the Memi Expert Liner from the Pit Box. It's like that, look. Can you see there? And when you draw with it, it is very, very light and beautifully. It does it. But what I'm trying to say is it draws beautifully, but then smudges. So I want to see how it sets with this shadow. So what I'm going to do is just do a normal wing, run it along the lash line. That works nice. That works very nice. I've got more fallout. Yay. If you're not one for wanting to get a load of fallout, do your face after. Right, and we're just going to do a nice wing. Let's see what it's like for doing that. I hope you can see. Just a nice little wing. Do you know what it's doing? It's coating the brush with the red. Yeah. Well, that's not very good for a liner. You need to go on top of the shadow. I think it is now. This is turning out to be a mess. Let's just grab a liner, any liner. What have I got? What have I got? Give me something. Yeah, the VEcosmetics one. And you'll see what I mean, because we've put that there and just go, ooh, I have a line. I couldn't do some of my detailed liner work with that liner from Memi, because it just wouldn't do it. It would not do the line or anything. And as you can see, I am having to put a massive line on this to tidy up the mess that Memi liner has made. Okay, we've got something like. And what I'm going to do is just to make it a lot better, because this side got absolutely obliterated with the, I've got one curly wing and one straight wing, and I'm just going to smudge it with a smudger underneath my eyes, because that Memi liner did not want to go over the top of the KatVonD Shimmery. It'll probably go over a matte. I might try it again with a matte liner, matte shadow, and try and go over that. But we're just going to blend it in. So you've got an exaggerated black wing. Anyway, you end up with something like that, because the liner dissed you. It was being a pain in the backside. But there we go. That's just how it is, isn't it, when you're trying out new products? But I do like this look. I like this side better than this side. But hey ho, I wear glasses. I can get away with it. But there we are. Let's leave the eyes for now. But this is the sort of look I was going for, but with a thinner small wing. So you can see the red more intense on the lid. But you can see it, can't you? Hey-ho. So let's go into the face. Now this and this. Now this and this, and this, and this, and this strange thing. Ontrica Cosmetics. It says Sleepwalker. All-in-one cream. Now this is an all-in-one cream you could apparently use for contour. Oh, it's, yeah, warm it up. Warm it up. There we are. You can use for contour. And it's shimmery, highlight and blush depending on the tone of your skin. I am going to use it for contour, I think. I'm going to use the end of this brush and wish me luck. That actually wasn't that bad. Get my little fluffy bits of hair out of the way. Gone a bit too far, I think. That's not too bad, actually. Whether I want to use it as a highlighter, but as a contour, cream contour, that is not too bad. And it's over powder, remember. I have already put the powder on, because that is what I do. I set my face with the powder first, and we need the old scrubby scrubs to get rid of that. Right, the next thing is the Meet the Nudes Multitasking Cream to Powder Trio from Gella. Now, bronzer. There we go. Nice pink. I don't know whether pink will go with my eyes, but it's going on my face. Right, so blush first, I think. I'm going to use... just dazzled you, sorry. This is a Body Shop... I think it's a highlighting brush, but I'm going to use it for the cream products because it's nice and squishy. It'll get the product on. And I don't know how powerful this is. Well, that looks rather nice. Oh, yes. On my cheeky chops. That is quite a nice flush of a blush. You see? Slightly shimmery, which is nice for this spring. We've had, some amazing weather these last few days. You'd have thought it was summer. I quite like that as just a flush of, yes, nice like that. Next is the highlight, and we're going to go in with a stipply contour brush because I'm not sure how you put cream highlight on. I haven't got a clue, but that looks nice. I can see that shimmering already. Now, if you remember, I got this in a Debenhams haul in their sale. I also got the KatVonD fetish palette, which I might do something with soon. But I do like that. Stick more on and more on. Let's see what it's like on the end of the nose. We'll do nice brows. Look at that. Got a nice sheen, nice glow. I'm impressed. Right, and then we'll use the other side of this there. This is on top of powder. I am amazed, and we're just going to bosh that around to give my face a little bit of depth. Boshy, bosh, bosh, boo. See, it works, and it does go into powder. I like. We're just going to pop some on each side of our nose. Down the jaw. And we're just going to give that bronzed effect. I really do like that. Good product. Like that one. The contour one I probably won't use as much. But that one, you can see where the contour is though. And it looks really nice. I am impressed, and I'm not a cream contour person at all. Not at all. Right. I like that. We'll set that with the Mario Badescu again. I just like hydrating and spraying my face. Now, the next thing is to highlight the inner corner. I don't know what to use really for that. So I'm just going to use the Little Baby Alchemist palette from KatVonD. Come here. I just want a bit of sparkle on that red in the corner. It's very soft, this. You've got to be extremely careful with this. But I just want that sparkle because it's so dark. I just wanted a sparkle in the corner. yeah, just lifts the eyes. Now we're going to stick on some mascara. I haven't got a new one. I have, for a full face of first impressions, I have coming up, which is a one brand. Would you like to know what brand it is? Would you like me to tell you? Hourglass. And I've got a few of the new products, some of that I already have, and we're going to do a full face of my bougie face. Right, and then we've got the eyes to put on, so I'm going to go away now and pop the eyelashes on. I'll be back in a moment. And these are, I've just got them drying down there, and these are the false eyelash foul gills eyelashes, including the glue from Illamasqua. No. Does it say an actual name? I think that might be it. I'll show you as best I can. There we are. Fits in focus. And they're quite nice. And these I got absolutely ages ago, and I haven't used them. So I've just got the glue drying down there. And before we pop the lashes on and let the hair down, etc. Lips. Now, I got given this by Sarah. It's the Morphe. Look how sleek that is. It's very nice. And it's called Morphe. And it's in a red. Now, I have worn it once for Instagram. So I shall pop this on. Very dry. But you want a matte to be dry, I suppose. And it's very wide at the top. There's no point. I like lipsticks that have a... I haven't got one to hand. But I have, it's behind my screen. But I have a lipstick with a point, so you can get the hoot, hoot. So it's very hard to get your position. Cupid's bow, nice and sharp. Very hard to do it with that. Yeah, these lashes, I think I need to cut a bit more off. I do like how they spray out here. Can you see that? I do like that, where you can open your eyes and you've got this little spray coming out there. I like that. I do. But this is the finished look on this trials and tribulations of first impressions, really, which will let the old mop down, because if I was going to have a dramatic look like this, I would probably have my hair down. But there we go. What do you think? Well, thank you for watching me mess up my liner. I love the shadow. The actual contour, this is really, really nice. I like that. Very natural for a bright, bold eye. I do like that it's very natural. I like it. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.